EverWash, we really have two different kind of customers that we service. One is the car wash operator. So EverWash is a subscription management and membership sales platform for car wash operators. On the other side of the coin, we service the car wash customers. We make it easy for car wash customers, for regular consumers like you and me, to log into the EverWash app, find a car wash with a participating membership program near them, and then manage and use that membership on a daily basis from the convenience of their own smartphone.
Welcome to Business Ninjas, brought to you by WriteForMe, where you'll hear from business leaders who are out there growing their business and slaying it every day. Learn from the masters. Let's get started.
Hey everybody, welcome back for another episode of Business Ninjas. I'm here today with Max Pulcini. He's the Director of Marketing and Communications at EverWash. Max, welcome to the show.
Hey, Kelsey, thanks for having me.
Yeah, excited to have you. So Max, why don't you start and tell me a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, absolutely. So, it's actually a funny, full circle kind of career path for me. My first job ever was at a car wash as a car wash attendant. So I was the one scrubbing the wheels, collecting some of the money, making sure everyone was really happy with their clean car at the end of the day. But that was in high school and college. I went on to get a degree in journalism from Temple University and started a career in media as a reporter and editor in the city of Philadelphia. But I always kept a marketing job in the back pocket because I knew journalism is a tough field to make it in. And lo and behold, an opportunity came along right around when I was in between journalism jobs, when a former colleague of mine reached out saying, "Hey, I just joined an exciting startup and we need a marketing guy. You want to throw your hat in the ring?" And here we are. I was employee number 7 at EverWash. Started only a couple weeks later, and my career's gone full circle from attendant to marketing guru in the car wash industry.
I love it. I love it. That's a fantastic story. So tell me more about EverWash.
Yeah, so EverWash, we really have two different kind of customers that we service. One is the car wash operator. So EverWash is a subscription management and membership sales platform for car wash operators who want to tap into some recurring revenue potential through membership programs. I'm sure you're a member of all sorts of stuff, Kelsey, whether it's Spotify, whether it's, Chewy for any pet supplies. People are just on an automated subscription economy right now. And the car wash industry was not one of those industries to really buy into that. So when we started EverWash, about 6-7 years ago, there wasn't a lot of that going on in the industry. So we made it easy for car wash operators to implement and get a membership program running, low cost, really no cost. There's no heavy lifting or hardware solutions necessary when you use EverWash, and we can get to that a little bit later. But it really allows operators to tap into this recurring revenue. So whether you're missing a week of rainy days, you're still collecting revenue from those members, those customers who will be visiting your car wash. And then on the other side of the coin, we service the car wash customers. We make it easy for car wash customers, for regular consumers like you and me, to log into the EverWash app, find a car wash with a participating membership program near them, and then manage and use that membership on a daily basis from the convenience of their own smartphone. So that's really how EverWash works. And ultimately our goal is to make it easy for every American with a car to get their car washed, within a quick drive from their home.
That's fantastic. Now, thinking about car washes, there's a lot of different models of car washes out there. So talk to me about how that works with EverWash.
Yeah, so there's over 60,000 car washes in the United States, and the predominant large overwhelming amount of them are unmanned car washes, whether they're in-bay automatics. Those are those little like garages that you drive into, and the brushes and the soap kind of roll over you for about 5 minutes, and then you're on your way. Or there's the self-serve bays, which are you get that cool magic wand with the soap and the water, and you clean your car yourself. But then there's also tunnel car washes. Those are the ones that have a conveyor belt. Sometimes they clean the inside of your car. That's a full service car wash. Sometimes you stay in your car and they only do the outside. That's called an express exterior. So there's all these different models of car washes that the average person doesn't even think about. They just want a clean car in the end. But in the industry, when you're getting into it, there's a whole lot of different ways to go about, running this kind of business. The good thing about EverWash is we can work with any kind of car wash model, whether you're self-serve, whether you're an IBA in Bay Automatic, or whether you're a tunnel, any kind of model, we can work with you depending on, or rather regardless of what kind of hardware or software you have present at your wash currently.
Interesting. So it sounds like there's a lot of different arms of EverWash kind of in over the time period that, EverWash has been, around. Talk to me about what that growth has looked like.
Yeah. So, we started as just EverWash,
Yeah.
plain and simple. We offered membership for their car wash operators. In addition to that, we offer a whole bunch of services. We offer customer support. So if you run your membership program through EverWash, you can utilize our call center for your customer service needs. So people are no longer calling a car wash operator who's busy fixing a valve. Now they're calling our, trained call center to get their needs addressed. We also offer marketing support. That's where folks like me come into play, where we handle drip marketing campaigns for our car wash operators. We handle onboarding campaigns for our car wash operators, promotional things, campaigns, social media. We design the on-site signage and handouts that the car washes provide. So there's a lot of marketing support that we provide. But in addition to that, we've been able to create additional products for car wash operators. The first one is EverWash Analytics, which is our way of leveraging AI and existing security cameras to essentially take snapshots of the car wash lot in real time and help operators make different, business decisions based on the data that we collect in those snapshots. So if you want to find out, what hour is truly your busy hour, we go through days and days of security footage to find out, well, these are your golden hours where you need to staff more people. To go even deeper, we can figure out like, hey, here's a car that's visited your lot 4 times in the past month, but they're not a member. We should offer this person a promo and a sales pitch to get them on the membership program instead, and try to get that recurring revenue that way. So we're creating business intelligence based on artificial intelligence and existing security camera footage. And then the other product that we just launched just this past month is called EverWash Assist, which is essentially an extension of that call center, that customer support offering that we have for our existing membership clients. But now we're offering that same service to folks who might not need us to manage their membership. So we're opening the doors up to additional opportunities within the car wash industry.
Wow, that's so interesting because it sounds like not only are you guys supporting, the daily operation, well, not the daily operations, but supporting really the operation of the car wash facility, but also too, you're acting as consultants and helping with the marketing, with the analytics. Like that's wild that all the different capabilities that EverWash has.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. And that's one of the differentiators when we look at us compared to the competition out there in the industry. It's that we are a true partner for these car wash operators. Whereas other companies out there, they're going to sell you their point of sale system, right? Their hardware. Or others might sell you their membership solution software to plug into that point of sale system. And then they sell it to you and then they leave. Yeah, maybe you can call them for customer support if and when something breaks, but they're not there for you every step of the way. That's really the EverWash difference. We are a true partner, and that goes back down to our model. We are a revenue share model. So when I said in the beginning, we don't need there's no upfront costs. That is true. We charge nothing to get a wash up and running with an EverWash program. Instead, we create a revenue share based on the revenue generated from only the membership program. So let's say you're a car wash and now you're bringing in $100,000 a year from your membership program that EverWash is managing. We only take 10% of that in most cases, and all that goes with that is that marketing support, the consulting, the signage support. all that kind of stuff is included within that.
Mhm.
So we only succeed if the car wash succeeds,
Yeah,
essentially.
yeah. And it sounds like, that with the revenue share, you truly are a partner because you want to see, the company succeed not only from day one where you're, implementing the program with EverWash, but also too, like you said, all of those additional supports, that you really truly are a partner.
Exactly, exactly. And we hear it all the time from our current wash partners, we couldn't do this without you. You guys were
Yeah.
really in our corner this whole time. Or, when we're at trade shows, trying to show this stuff off and get more washes on our ever expanding roster of car wash partners. We're at over 900 currently. But anytime we're talking to people out there at these trade shows, they're like, wow, you really offer all that for just that small little slice of the pie. And
Hmm.
yeah, it really is the case. And if there's one thing I can kind of mention there, because people get worried when you say, well, you're taking 10%, and if we're growing the membership, does that cut into my cash business or the single wash customers? We actually see that when you have a growing, thriving, and flourishing membership program, your cash business actually grows. It's like when you drive by a restaurant and you see only two people sitting in the window, not really enjoying their hamburger. Do you really want to go visit that restaurant? Probably not. But when you see a busy car wash because of membership, people always going in and out of that garage door, it makes you think, man, I really want to check that out. I want to give that a shot too. And maybe they'll become a member down the road. But there really is no cannibalizing of business when you implement a membership program at a car wash.
Yeah, that's really interesting. And kind of the talk track that we were just talking about sounds like a common misconception. So off of that, are there a lot of common misconceptions that you hear, within the industry, either externally or internally?
Yeah, a lot. So anytime you're dealing with, an old school industry like car washing, it's, over 100 years old at this point, and people think, what's changed? There's, a tunnel, some hoses with water and soap. What's really different there? And so the misconception is this is an incredibly evolving, high-tech industry with a lot of smart people putting a lot of money into it. This is one of the most highly engaged landscapes in private equity right now. Consolidation has been huge in the industry. There's a lot of money being thrown at it. So when people think, oh, this is some old school, largely, mom and pop, unsophisticated kind of industry, that is so wrong. There's so
Mm.
much under the hood, and there's so much going on within the minds of the folks running these car wash operations, with how to make things more sustainable, right? People think, oh, this is such a wasteful industry. No, there's actually a lot of technology being implemented in terms of water reclamation or making, the soaps and cleaning detergents that we use on cars more environmentally friendly and more environmentally conscious.
Mm.
Implementing things like solar panels on car washes, so that way, we're adding back into the grid instead of taking away from it. So there's a lot moving this industry forward that people aren't really thinking about.
I think that's really interesting, Max. And I think it's important for us to recognize too, like you said, coming from, an older industry, cars have been around for a long time now. So talking about how, how Everwash has been able to capitalize on the changing market and really be a partner in business with your clients. So, Max, if people wanted to learn more about Everwash, where would they go?
Yeah, well, we are online. You can check us out at www.everwash.com. We have information for car wash operators who want to maybe join our network, or also for, your average run-of-the-mill car owner. If you want to get a car wash from EverWash, you can find a location near you just by putting in your zip code, and you'll be on your way. Also want to just draw some attention to our YouTube channel. I'm one of the faces of EverWash, so if you want to see any of the great content that we're producing there for car wash operators or, car wash customers, feel free to check out our YouTube and leave us a like. I'd appreciate it.
Like and follow. I love that. Well, Max, is there anything that you want to leave our listeners with before we head out today?
Really just a clean car really means a happy life. There's really an amazing feeling you get when you get that car wash. So if you're a car wash operator out there and you want to know how to make your customers even happier than before, reach out to EverWash. Or if you just want to, look for a way to change up your day and put a smile on your car's face in addition to your own, EverWash is the way.
I love it. I love it. Well, Max, this has been a great conversation. I appreciate you breaking down all of the different offerings and partnerships that really, EverWash has worked to establish over the years, the growth, and also too, thanks for reminding me that I need a car wash.
Yeah, well, Kelsey, if you want a promo code, you can reach out to me offline. I'll be happy to hook you up.
Max, thank you so much for being on Business Ninjas today. I appreciate it.
My pleasure. Take care now.
Take care.